So hello everybody, my name is Link7, and today is a super exciting day for Wind Waker HD speedrunning. If you guys have watched Wind Waker HD any percent speedruns over the past few months, you will know that the any percent category definitely went downhill when it came to entertainment and consistency. And probably the biggest reasoning for this was this trick right here, called the door clip. So door clip, for many reasons, was the hardest trick to do, and the reasoning for this was due to the amount of extreme precision in the trick, as well as how much like luck basically you had. So there's a few elements to this. So the old door clip, you grab this ledge and you slash the bomb to get your angle. Now there's a problem with this already. Look at the angle value. You can see an angle value in the bottom left corner. So if I slash this bomb right here, you will see that right now I have 22,590. Let me do that exact same thing again. 22,611. You might be wondering, oh, was it because of where you placed the bomb right here? No. Basically, Link actually very, very slightly shifts, as you can see, like that, which means that that will change the angle. So it was already a bit lucky depending on what angle you got, but let's just say that you got the angle, and the angle it comes into play later in this trick. So you got the angle, then you had to use a metronome to actually time how much speed you would get. And the problem with this was that you only clip at this corner when you're at a certain speed. And the awful thing with this was that you had to perform a jump slash, which meant that now I obviously have tools so I can see my speed, right? But let's just say that I did this. I take out the sword. Now I know I have a good amount of speed. When you get in this corner, you just had to start pause buffering, which meant that on some runs, I had to pause buffer for 2 minutes. And obviously, because you don't know how much speed you have and how little speed you lose in a frame, you're not pause buffering frame perfectly, but you're pausing like this, And that meant that now when you clip under, you will just see that you pop under, and you just have to mash B. Right there I got it, of course, since I see the values. The problem with that is how many frames you had for the jump slash was luck depending on your angle you got for the bomb, and also you only had usually 2 to 3 frames. 1 to 3, but with this setup you usually got 2 to 3. Now that's really bad because you have to just pause buffer, it was very easy to lose time, and if you fail it, if you did actually end up failing it, what will end up happening is you will fall down and you have to go all the way back up here, losing like a solid minute or two. Now, with the new door clip, you grab this ledge and your angle is done. You go back into this corner, and all you have to do now is you get speed. So let me actually make an easy example, right? You saw that it was around 2,200, 2,300 units of speed that you clipped, if you were paying attention. Let me get a lot of speed. Let's say 4,000, right? So I just then target when I have the speed. I will go into this corner and I will hold up. And then I will keep holding up at this point, and I'm going to keep changing my camera. And you see that Link is kind of like shifting to the side. I keep changing the camera very slightly to the left until I see that Link is walking forward. At this point, I just keep holding forward. And if you line up your camera correctly, then what will happen is that Link will just jump into the door. And that's it. That's it. That's door clip for you. And this is this removes an incredibly precise trick, and on top of all of that as well, if you have too much speed, which is like getting that precise speed with a metronome was luck based, since your ESS you can't know which value you had for it, that's completely gone, because you can go for much higher speed now, because losing speed since you don't have the pause buffer will only take a few seconds, so that just removed a lot. And also another really great thing about this is how it actually works if you fail. So let me on purpose fail this trick right here. So let me go into this corner, and the only thing you can fail is if you, for example, change your camera badly. So right here, you can see he starts walking forward. I'm going to change it way too much. So right now I changed my camera way too much to the left. So this should actually fail now. And what happens if you happen to get a bad camera so that you fail, he will either jump in place, or worst case, he will jump here. What happens if you jump here? Well, you can just go up the stairs, just item slide to the corner, and you can do another attempt straight away. So I can just straight away go into this corner and literally just go into this place and just try again. It's that quick. You can just do another attempt straight away. So this completely removes all of the luck in this trick. It makes it super consistent, and it makes the any percent category actually viable to run again. If you have watched my stream, you'll know that I actually stopped running this category for a very long time due to the fact of how awful this trick was. But now with with this new addition, a fail is really, really quick because it loses almost no time to retry. Right there was another camera that was bad, but like I can try it straight away again, and like it's that quick, you know? And like as you saw right there, I didn't even set up my camera. You fail. Oh. And obviously for a speed run, what I would probably do is I'd probably get like 4,000 units of speed. So I would have very much time to actually attempt setting up my camera like this, so that I would be very sure that I have a good camera. You know, so you're like a bit extra safe. But either way, like a fail is not that bad. It removes the luck. And actually, this is literally, I have not even been doing this trick for half an hour. And I've got it like earlier, like 6 times in a row. So in general, this trick will actually, like over time, probably end up being like 100% consistent. So yeah, let me try and get it one last time. Right here. So the only thing also I should add if you want to try this yourself is right here when you get to this corner, you have to make sure you hold up. The good thing about this though is your up angle doesn't have to be perfect. You actually have a small lenience in up left and up right. That's why I failed right there, because I was just holding up without thinking. But yeah, like you actually just have to hold up with a fairly decent angle. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then because you have to line up your camera. Obviously, like a perfect up will be different because right there, like for example, if I hold more up right, that would have worked because my camera was too far to the left. So it's completely dependent then on how your camera will be. So in general, this will make any percent speedruns of this game way more consistent, and I'm very, very excited to see the future of how this trick holds. There's also 2 different ways you can clip. You can either clip and kind of grab up, which is actually you grabbing a door under the door, and another way is that you jump. Right there you see that I jumped. That means that if I actually like did the jump into the door itself right there, if I actually like held up there, he would actually jump about here. So there's 2 different ways we can do it. But yeah, as you can see, I gave an example of how to do it like 3 or 4 times there in a row. Obviously all you had to do there is just hold up and you would have done the jump. But yeah, I'm really excited to do any percent runs. Expect a lot of any percent runs in the near future on the channel. I hope this cleared up some aspects of why this discovery is so exciting. And I will see you guys in future runs on streams.